Lando Norris has recently shared his insights on the state of his friendship with Max Verstappen, particularly in light of their intense championship battle on the racetrack. The British driver expressed that he feels split regarding the possibility of maintaining a separation between their rivalry on the circuit and their personal relationship off it. As Norris noted, "It's my first time being in this situation," highlighting the unique challenges that come with competing at such a high level against a close friend. The two drivers, known for their camaraderie outside of racing, have faced rising tensions as they've battled for points and the championship title. Norris candidly admitted the difficulty of navigating these dual roles, stating that while he values their friendship, the pressures and stakes of the competition inevitably impact their interactions. In reflecting on this pivotal moment in both their careers, Norris emphasized the importance of communication and understanding, acknowledging that their bond could either endure or face strain as they navigate the complexities of their rivalry. Ultimately, he remains hopeful that their friendship can withstand the pressures of competition, but recognizes that each race introduces new dynamics that could alter their relationship. As the season continues, fans will be watching closely to see how both drivers manage to balance their competitive instincts with their personal connection, marking a significant chapter in their journeys as both friends and fierce competitors on the F1 circuit. Norris and Verstappen have long been recognized for their strong friendship, often sharing light-hearted banter and supportive moments off the track. However, the intense battles they've faced during the 2024 season have raised questions about whether their relationship can remain unchanged amidst fierce competition. As the season unfolded, both drivers found themselves embroiled in close races, pushing each other to the limits in pursuit of the championship title. These competitive dynamics can strain even the strongest friendships, as the pressures of the sport lead to heightened emotions and rivalries. How the intensity of their on-track encounters could influence their previously solid bond. While both Norris and Verstappen have expressed a desire to keep their friendship intact, the reality of the competitive atmosphere makes this challenging. Norris's recent comments reflect his internal struggle with this dilemma, indicating that while he values their camaraderie, the nature of their rivalry adds complexity to their relationship. As the season continues, both drivers will need to navigate this tricky landscape, balancing their competitive instincts with the mutual respect and friendship they've built. Only time will tell if their bond can endure the pressures of championship contention, or if the heat of competition will alter the dynamics of their relationship. In São Paulo, Lando Norris candidly addressed the complex relationship between his personal identity and his role as a racing driver. When quizzed about whether it's possible to separate the two, he revealed a sense of conflict. "I don't know. I'm split," Norris admitted. "In some ways, you kind of think how someone can be personally and how you can get along with people can be so different to how you are on track." His response highlights a common dilemma faced by athletes in high-pressure environments. The intense nature of racing often demands a fiercely competitive mindset, which can contrast sharply with the cordial, friendly demeanor drivers exhibit off the track. For Norris, this duality can create internal tension as he navigates friendships within a sport defined by rivalry and ambition. As the 2024 season progresses, this balance becomes increasingly significant. The emotional stakes are high, not just for championship points, but also for the relationships that define the sport. Norris's introspection suggests a mature understanding of the challenges faced by competitors and acknowledges the importance of maintaining positive connections even when racing rivals threaten to overshadow personal ties. The insight he shared in São Paulo resonates with many athletes, making it clear that while the pursuit of victory is paramount, the human element of sport remains vital as he continues to battle on track against Verstappen and others. It will be interesting to see how Norris reconciles these two sides of his identity and whether his friendships can withstand the heat of competition. Norris's reflections capture the often stark contrast between the competitive atmosphere on the track and the more congenial setting of the paddock. As he navigates his inaugural season facing off against Verstappen, he acknowledges the evolving dynamics of their relationship. "It's such a different world there on the track to here doing this," Norris observed, underscoring the intensity of racing versus the camaraderie shared in the paddock. Norris respects Verstappen as a formidable competitor, noting, "I think he respects me," yet he hints at the potential for shifting feelings as the season unfolds. The challenges posed by direct encounters during races can test respect and sportsmanship, especially following incidents like the ones at the Mexican GP. Verstappen's aggressive driving resulted in two 10-second penalties, highlighting the fine line between assertiveness and infringement in racing. While Norris currently maintains a sense of mutual respect, he recognizes that the pressures and rivalries inherent in F1 can strain relationships. "Maybe ask me again at the end of the year," he quipped, suggesting that the conclusion of the racing season may provide further clarity on their rapport. The competitive landscape in F1 is not merely about speed. It also involves navigating relationships that are often put under tremendous strain. As Norris and Verstappen continue their fight for supremacy, fans will be watching closely to see how their on-track battles influence their interactions off the track. In a sport defined by both intense rivalry and collaboration, the way these drivers handle their relationship will be a point of interest. As the season progresses, Norris responded thoughtfully to the comparison between his racing dynamics with Verstappen and Verstappen's intense encounters with Hamilton in 2021. He acknowledged that Verstappen's racing style has seemingly evolved since that championship battle, suggesting this could indicate a shift in how he perceives the competition around him. Norris was keen to emphasize that while he pushes for performance, he respects Verstappen's experience and skill, recognizing that their fight represents a different era of racing. "I think each rivalry is unique," he remarked, implying that his relationship with Verstappen might evolve as they contend for victories. He reflected that Verstappen's approach to racing, marked by aggression but tempered with calculated strategy, could be a response to the level of competition he now faces. Norris viewed their battles as a testament to the rising standards within F1. "It does show that we're both at a similar level," he stated, underlining his belief that his own performance is, indeed, carving out a recognized place in the elite echelon of drivers. His comments revealed a deep understanding of the sport's psychological and competitive nuances. Norris remains focused on improving and attributes the pressures of racing to not just speed but also tactical finesse. By framing the conversation around respect and acknowledgement of growth, Norris underscores the maturity of his racing mindset. As the season progresses, fans will keenly observe how these evolving dynamics shape the narrative of their rivalry and influence each driver's performance on the track. Both drivers face the continuous challenge of pushing their limits while maintaining composure amid fierce competition. Norris's remarks highlight the competitive nature of F1, especially as he analyzes Verstappen's strategies during their races. By stating, "It's a compliment, that's for sure," Norris acknowledges that being targeted by Verstappen signifies recognition of his rising performance and threat in the championship race. Norris continues to show he understands the dynamics at play, explaining that Verstappen is simply doing what he feels is necessary to maintain his position. He's doing what he believes is best, Norris says, indicating a respect for Verstappen tactics, even if they don't always align with what Norris views as the ideal approach. He emphasizes that both drivers operate within the framework of their own beliefs about racing and competition, highlighting the instinctive decisions made in high-pressure situations. By addressing the pressures on them, Norris underscores the shifting dynamics within the team and the championship. "They're not delivering," he points out, which reflects how the competitive landscape can change rapidly, putting pressure on even the most successful drivers and teams. Norris's perspective reveals a blend of admiration and competitive spirit. He recognizes that each driver must navigate their own paths through challenges, both on and off the track. His insights also illustrate a larger narrative. In F1, that even in a sport defined by rivalry, there's a shared understanding among drivers regarding the pressures they face. Overall, Norris's comments capture the essence of competitive racing, where every maneuver is calculated under immense pressure, and respect for fellow competitors remains a vital part of the sport's ethos. This exchange encapsulates the intense battle for supremacy in the championship, where each decision made can tilt the balance of power. Lando Norris's statement reflects a competitive mindset and tactical approach as teams vie for dominance in Formula One. By asserting that we, as a team, have overtaken them, Ferrari have overtaken them, Norris highlights the shifting dynamics among the top teams, emphasizing that their performances have improved relative to others. The phrase "they're doing their best" acknowledges the efforts of rivals, particularly Red Bull, which has faced scrutiny after a series of unexpected challenges. This recognition of mutual striving underscores the intense spirit of competition in F1, where every team is pushing to extract maximum performance from their cars. Norris's focus on pressure points to a strategic element of racing. He suggests that increasing the pressure on competitors can lead to mistakes, a common occurrence in high-stakes environments. The more pressure we can put them under, the more of these kinds of mistakes they'll probably do, indicates the psychological warfare inherent in racing, where the mental aspect can be as crucial as physical speed. This commentary aligns with the broader narrative of F1, where teams must navigate not only technical challenges but also psychological ones. By maintaining a competitive edge, they create an environment where rivals may falter. Norris's perspective embodies a blend of confidence and strategy, reinforcing the importance of both teamwork and the ability to capitalize on opponents' errors. In a sport defined by precision, every advantage matters, and Norris is clearly committed to maximizing his team's potential.